And there we go. Much better, right? Right. I can't believe I did that, but everyone makes typos, right? Anyways, welcome back. And today, well, we're going to kind of go over our world, give it a good look over, and then we're going to sadly depart with our world. I know this has been absolutely amazing. I've had so much fun, like building and doing all of this work in this world. It's absolutely amazing. And what I want to do is I want to give this world to all my Patreons and let you guys play through it. If you guys want to continue doing anything else into this world, it is there for you guys. Consider it a playground, because that's pretty much what this whole thing is. And yeah, let's go over a couple of things. First of all, like getting started with this before we move on to a new mod pack. That is also, by the way, going to be published on Monday. So if you're watching this now, check it out. Monday is when the new video will drop on a new mod pack. I already kind of know what the pack's going to be, but I'm going to let you guys, of course, guess down in the comments below what it is going to be. And the one who gets it right, I will pin your comment and also give you that beautiful heart down there as well. But let's go ahead and get started. Of course, we had humble beginnings, right? We started right here with this beautiful crop, just a crafting table right over in this area, trees all around. And I mean, we really built this in the first episode, this little house. And this was our place for quite a few episodes, right? Quite a few episodes, and not much has changed. I really like leaving kind of what I had in here. Well, besides the fishing, that wasn't in here, and this wasn't in here, but like everything else pretty much was in here. And this is the original crafting table. And that's the original, like, me coming up with an idea for placing signs and stuff. Actually, the original placing sign idea, I believe, started right here with Drew on our sheep farm, which we made in just a couple episodes after this. So getting an auto sheep farm right off the start is so handy, especially in modded, when a lot of things require wool, especially for building. And we did utilize so much wool, and it just worked flawlessly. Like, no, just a simple vanilla one. It's so good. And I mean, yeah, I mean, right now there's no shears because I didn't need it after a certain period because we had so much, but I don't know. I thought this worked out well. And moving on, don't forget the massive factory and storage area build. First, we got the storage area up, and boy, was this a fantastic storage area. This thing is huge. I mean, all inside here is just chest lining the left and right side. And then, of course, we have our nice, just simple request table. Like, I love this. This is super nice. And yeah, leading into that, this right here, this wall, man, oh man, I spent so much time digging this out and then placing in this retaining wall to make it all look functional and look like it belonged here. Like, just so we had enough room, just because I chose where exactly I chose to place this. I have no idea why I chose to put it here, but it does look epic. And this is a design that I was like, you know what? I was looking at some like medieval style factories, and I was just Google imaging searching. That's what I usually do. I just kind of just search for like real things. And then that inspires me to make something like it in Minecraft, and of course draw inspiration from that. And that's where I come up with the ideas for these. And I think these work perfect. I always have a problem, like, what do I do with the immersive engineering machine blocks? Like, they just kind of stick out like a sore thumb because they're a 3x3 block, and they just kind of are there, right? And they're really dark textured. Well, surrounding them in some kind of casing like this and allowing there to be like a smokestack gave this build some life. And I thought this was super fun. And this was a great idea, in my opinion. I really did enjoy building this. But I did want to say a huge shout out to colored lamps. Like, at the beginning, I was like, you know what would be really good is some colored lamps. Different color, regular Minecraft lamps. Oh, that just needs to be a thing, Minecraft. Why? Why do you not have that? You've dyeable everything but this. but I'm so glad that this mod was made. And a huge shout out. Just wanted to say huge shout out for making this. You can find that, by the way, on the CurseForge page. I don't know if he's going to be updating it to 1.16 or already has, but I think he mentioned it, by the way. Yeah, I wanted to give a huge shout out. I do appreciate that. And like, if you guys have any ideas, be sure to message me on Discord. If you're a mod developer and that's something you enjoy doing, hit me up over on Discord. Like, I have no problem showing off some mods. I actually want to start a series soon where I do a lot of mod showcases, kind of going over new things, because I know there's a lot of new mods that's going to be developed for 1.16, and I would love to go over them, show them off, and just give them a good once-over, you know? But if you're also interested, we do have a team on our Discord if you're interested in joining that and maybe becoming a team member on helping maybe create custom mods or whatever it may be. Be sure to, like I said, hit me up on Discord. As long as you're a part of my Discord, my DMs are open. So it's fantastic. You can find the link down in the description below. So I really do appreciate it. Let's move on. Man, oh man, another thing that I kind of stopped it. I had to stop it. This was our original cobblestone generator. All I have to add here, of course, is the drill back. I think I have the drill right here. Like, all I got to do is add this drill back and turn it the proper way. Of course, right now it's backwards. But yeah, just turn it the proper way and bam, this is a cobblestone generator. So I know I got a lot of questions saying, how did you make a cobblestone generator? Well, it's within the first 2 episodes, I think. Second episode, I think I made this, or third episode. And originally it was just this idea of having a water wheel that actually looked like a real water wheel with like a barrel that was dumping the water out. And that was really fun to make. I actually, my wife was watching as I was coming up with the idea for this. She was hanging out with me in my office, and she was drawing, and I was coming up with an idea for how to decorate and work with Create, because I was kind of learning the mod at the same time. And yeah, that's kind of where this idea came from. And you know, it was really fun. And she was kind of like, huh, that's so crazy how you just come up with ideas like that. But so I decided to put that together. I really love taking mods and infusing them together and just coming up with cool ideas for things. That's really what I enjoy doing. But we kind of moved on from our little house and hut area, and I wanted to get villagers up and running, right? So bam, we got villagers, and these right here have stayed here this entire time. Honestly, once you build this and you get your villagers moved out, you no longer need villages right anymore. But I just wanted to leave it here anyways, because I was kind of happy with the iron golem spawning. There's wild foxes that have been spawning, and I guess they're eating the carrots. But I've kind of let the farm kind of be organic, right? And let the villagers do their thing. And they've sort of stomped almost all of it down. Between them, like, I guess hopping up here and hopping down, they've managed to stomp this whole thing. And I don't know if iron golem spawning in here actually like stomples the crops or not. But it does seem like something has been happening in order for these crops to just disappear over time. I think a lot of it might be them coming off of here, but it did work. And this was nice. Like, it got the job done, and that's exactly what these farms are made for. And of course, once we kind of settled all that and we got all of our villagers up and running, well, we moved over here to, oh, we got some buddies. By the way, the reason I never, like, decided to let these guys, or just to get rid of them by sleeping, is because we needed them for that final craft there for the egg, to make that very expensive item that has no use yet. I know, it's hilarious, but to get really pretty things, sometimes it just requires a sacrifice, am I right? So, yeah, over here is our villagers. Now, they are kind of, like, not here anymore. I don't know what happened to our villagers that were here. Like, they're gone. Yeah, they're not the only ones. Like, where did my villager there go? The one I had here go. I don't know. I don't know what caused them to die, but they are gone. But really, by this point, I didn't need them anymore. But they were just, you know, your standard fletching villagers. And man, I traded so many sticks with these guys. You have no idea how many sticks I traded with them. But like I said, it worked. And this, where's it at? Where's my, I think it was right here, my butcher? Yeah, my butcher's gone. So my butcher, the one that was right here, I bought so much cooked chicken, and I think we lived off cooked chicken for the rest of the video series. I'm pretty sure. That's all that I needed to survive was that. But this guy coming clutch. I mean, this guy is so important for even like a vanilla playthrough. Getting yourself a cleric is by far the best thing you can do right off the bat. 100%. Of course, same goes for getting yourself this villager, but I never really got the villager I wanted. There were so many different enchantments in here. I never really got the villager I wanted until later on, which is the mini villager that's down underground. But speaking of mines, we should probably go check out our mine. So after all of that, I was like, you know what? We really need to start buckling down and making ourselves a mine. I really love these extended lights neon signs over here to like kind of specify what's what. But yeah, our mine, this was really fun to build as well. I was like, you know what? I want to kind of stair step this and not make it like your standard mine. So we have the ability to branch off at different levels. And of course, I did do that. I did mine quite a bit. Even though you didn't see a lot of the mining that happened, there was a lot of mining. And I mean, just to prove a point, all of this was solid, right? Down here was all solid. This has all been mined out. So really, I mean, and there's so many branches. Like you can kind of see on the mini map that there is just so many branches. We mined so much. Ooh, can I get them? Oh, I hate those guys. They're like little trolls. But yeah, all of this. And then of course we have our mob farm. And yeah, do I need to do it? Do I need to turn it on? Ooh, it's bad. It's so bad. All right, I'll shut it off again. Oh, it's so fast. Yeah, that thing is ridiculous, by the way. And getting experience from it. Whew. If I break this, you get so much experience so quickly. It's just insane. But of course, this guy's still down here with our Book of Mending, which I only really needed to use once or twice. So yeah, and we have tons of resources. Like, don't forget, there's all of this fun stuff down below. Like, just infinite gold. Like, we pretty much created a way to get unlimited amounts of gold. Ooh, this right here must have just spawned just from it being dark up there. So that's another thing. We could have made like a regular like mob spawner, I guess. And we could have always funneled that out. Like building a mob spawner in the sky is a really good way to get a lot of resources. And like, not to mention like the stuff from Quark like we just got. So pretty fun. So of course we did go visit the Atom Dimension, and I had a lot of fun playing around with the Atom Dimension. As you can see by my trusty steed here. But unfortunately, I had to kind of lean away from it, unfortunately, at least in this version of the pack. Mainly because it was causing world crashes every time I join in. And then I'd have to go into the world folder and open that data folder up. And then, of course, I'd have to delete the entities. And it's just a big mess. Every time I had to load up the pack, it was just a big mess. But, you know, just the easy way to fix it was just to put an industrial area, of course, in its place. But I did go ahead and just, you know, I got a lot of stuff from there, but I would really love to play with that mod a bit more. And I really hope there's a lot more stuff that it has to offer. But speaking of other things that we did, of course, I have my trusty seed. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. We need to kind of venture over here because this was really fun. How about we saddle you up over here? There you go. This was super fun to make. Of course, it is completely dead right now because, yeah, it gets broken. And it like, I think if I just add a lever to it, it'll fix it. There we go. And then I'll turn it off after it does its harvest. I will shut it off this way. There we go. And that should fix. And I had this set up, but every time you join in the world, there's a chance that it will not recognize the redstone signal on this pulse, and it will break our redstone signal we had set up. But this was an easy way to automate this. I kind of spent several episodes trying to come up with an idea as I was kind of learning how the create mod works. This is actually really, really cool. Like, just to fix this setup, I mean, we just need a block and a redstone torch, and I think redstone. I don't know if we need redstone itself, but I mean, just to fix this, all we had to do was invert our signal. By the way, if you guys are interested, I would love like RF Tools to add this gate right here, a NOT gate. Like, it's super simple. I know it's just a block and a piece of redstone, but it could be so much more, right? So it just basically stops it for a little bit of time, giving it enough time to deposit wheat And you can always scale this up. And not only that, this could actually be a mining operation where you have blocks placed and it can auto mine them for you. There's all kinds of cool stuff you can do with Create. I really wish I would have touched a bit more on it, but I mean, there's only so much that I had to do. Like, there's only so much that I really wanted to use it for. Of course, there's just so many things you can do. It's just, yeah, I don't know. If I would have spent like every episode just doing Create, I just feel like it would have got kind of tedious after a while. Speaking of the Create mod, how cool is that fully working windmill up there that we actually built all the blocks on? That's not a render. That's not like something that just pops when you place a block. That was actually built. And you can pretty much build it however you want. We could have had a very simple, like, just two-bladed windmill. No, I wanted to make it fancy, and that's been rotating and just working flawlessly. I absolutely loved that windmill, and this was so fun. Moving over here, though, this is the industrial district, right? This is our industrial design area. Right here, this was not here when we first built our factory. I wanted to go ahead and actually build a place where we can start placing some of our technical machines. And of course, mechanism. Getting started with mechanism, this whole room is an automated room that automates the mechanism items that you're going to need, like that you need for like later game stuff. Of course, here is all of our patterns and stuff for crafting. I planned on having like a few more if there was more stuff that needed to be crafted. But like I said, I'm going to give this world to you guys, let you guys experiment and play around with it. I know you guys are going to have a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and bring Chappie with us. Set him to follow. True. There we go. Come on, Chappie. And we're going to take Chappie with us. Of course, Chappie has a bad attitude. And, well, I don't blame him. I killed him. So I really don't blame him. Yeah, after we ended up getting this area done, I was like, you know what? It looks so plain because there was nothing here. It was just a mountainside. So I was like, we should make this look more lively by adding some houses. And if you guys do get this world and you want to experiment with it, of course, there'll be a link down in the description below. And if you're interested in it, it'll be sent out to Patreons. Maybe later on, I might open it up for more people and might post it on the Discord. We'll see. We'll see. But for right now, I definitely want to... The reason I'm doing this is I want to give Patreons more stuff, right? More things for their support. But right here, bam, this is the community bedroom. I know that sounds super crazy that there's only one bed for a community bedroom, but I mean, the only one that's here is me and Chappie down there. So, I know, super lonely, right? But I was loving this. I was loving the interior design. I never really touch on the interior stuff. And this room, in this house, I mean, working refrigerator, right? Working oven. I love it. Doormat that says welcome Patreons. And then this house over here, which I absolutely loved as well. This is like the nice, I mean, this is a nice little area, right? Just have a nice little fireplace just to sit around and just have robot talk, right? With Chappie, just, you know, myself and myself. Yeah. But no, it was super fun to build this. And I'm going to leave these rooms open for you guys to kind of decorate yourself and play around with these mods if you want to. There's a nice little blank slate. This area over here leads into another house that I left open for you guys to decorate. And this one actually has a really cool floor design. So this one's going to be really fun for you guys that do enjoy this kind of work. I would love to see pictures on the Discord, by the way. If you guys do jump in this world and you modify some stuff, let me know. Like, show me some pictures over on Discord. Like, if you just want to take it and just blow this whole world up, go for it. Do it on the Discord. I did get a lot of people saying, hey, why didn't you like take this and make it look, you know, nice? It's really hard to not mess up the functionality of this and make it look nice. But I mean, I could have covered it in a giant box, right? But that, I don't know. I kind of like the way it looks like it is. It's just kind of something that's there, right? And it works. And I get so much iron from this. We have, I don't even know how many blocks. Iron, like we have 31,000 iron blocks right now. That's just in that storage. Iron over here, like iron, we have 2,000. Like, yeah, we have a lot of iron. That's blocks, by the way. That's iron blocks. We have, wow. I spent a lot of time in this world. I'm going to tell you how much here in a little bit, but this was another area that I wanted to build and get ourselves power running. And this is a really compact, in my opinion, compact setup for getting ourselves a large supply of power, like quite a bit of RF, like 4,000 RF per tick out of this thing. And this was really fun to build as well. And believe me, those wires are super deadly. I wish those zombies were being affected by it. Like, it needs to kick on. How did you not die from that? There's no way. This guy has superpowers, apparently. He's a crazy man. And of course, let's not forget our cow farm. Oh, and this is all the stuff that's just in the overworld. This is our cow farm in the overworld. Oh, it looks super fantastic as well. And it works. Like, this is just... Okay, so I had just taken out everything in here. So the leather and this this is just what we've gained since I started recording. So this I had put back in there, but this whole chest was completely full and there was items sitting on the ground. So this works so well. Like, it works really, really well. Up here though, we just built this last episode and I just wanted to go over it again. It is our nice little custom druid craft house, if I can use it like a ladder. And inside here, we have all different types of wood that is starting to grow. And yeah, I mean, it's generating leaves, or if there's any special drops from any of them. This is working fantastic. And the little lights, I love it. I love this little nice little cozy cottage with a chair. I mean, these are crates. I mean, it just all fits together, I think. I loved coming up with ideas in this pack, and I can't wait. I think the next pack I play is going to definitely have that same sort of idea going to it, where I want to build and focus on building and making come up with creative ideas for builds, and yeah, you know, working with that a bit more, because that's definitely what I enjoy doing. So another thing is our Ender. You cannot forget about this thing. Oh, it's so loud. But this Ender works like this. It's your standard Ender all the way on the ground. And yeah, we got a lot of experience from that. Let's not also forget about the quarry. I quarried all of this out. And then we also have our failed quarry. Which, yeah. Not this. That's the ocean. We had the failed quarry at the Guardian Farm. Our failed Guardian Farm. And I know somebody said to add another layer onto this, because there are guardians that spawn in here, but just not at a fast rate. And somebody said add a layer on top to make it dark. Now, I don't know if these need it to be dark in order to spawn. I don't remember that being a condition, but I definitely made it too small, 100%. And I should have just gone with my standard one that I'm used to doing, where you have bubble columns that push everything up, or just I've done another one where all of them eventually reach the top and they get pushed to the center. Like, that's something that I probably should have done and just left the water. But I wanted to use the quarry and find out a way if there was a better way of clearing out water in this, and did find out that there is no way of voiding water. At least not appropriately anyways. Now, Botania has always been a mod that I absolutely enjoy playing around with, and I wanted to make a dedicated space for it. And what we have down here is just that. A beautiful dedicated space just for Botania and all of the different stuff that Botania has to offer. And I think it turned out great. Even a battle arena for the Botania boss. All underground, all looking quite nice. I really do like this. And this is all the vivid grass from Botania, just to make it look just crazy. If you want this super bright green grass anywhere, just place the seeds. There's grass seeds that do all kinds of different colors. So yeah, and of course I never placed lights here, so the grass never grew. But I wasn't worried about that. I was more focused on getting my armor set up. And honestly, in this pack, I think the best armor suit is going to be the Terra Steel armor, which is what I'm currently wearing. And the reason that is going to be the best is because of its active regeneration perk that gives you the regeneration buff even when you don't have food in your hotbar. If your saturation's not full, you still regenerate. That is important, especially when you're fighting mobs and you're always running out of food like me. And last but not least, we of course have this bad boy, which honestly I wish produced way faster than it does. I think having like more of these would be nicer, but as you can see, the water up top really does help to prevent them from kind of just getting stuck up there. And this farm technically would be self-powering and does kill them, but I was having a problem getting the drops. I don't know why, but this is a self-powering Botania setup, and I just went ahead and added the player damage traps just because items were dropping for some reason. I don't know what was causing that problem, but still, I really enjoyed building this, and all of these builds I really enjoyed. And guys, it's been a fantastic ride. I can't wait to see you in the next mod pack. And let me go ahead and just say thanks to in this video to just one last Patreon, and then we can say farewell. So this last one is gonna have to go to one of our newer Patreons, and I spelt it right this time. And that's going to Christy Finfrock, and thank you so much. And let me go ahead and slap the color on there. And guys, I want to say a huge thank you to all who watched through the series. I really do appreciate you guys and all of the kind words that you guys had to say in the comments. I really do love that this community is super amazing when it comes to that. You guys don't usually put me down. I really love that. And you guys are super supportive as well. And I just wanted to mention as well, I do have a Twitch channel. I don't normally promote it as much. I should promote it. And here's my jams. Over on twitch.tv/ChosenArchitect, you can also find links down below. I do also stream modded Minecraft and regular vanilla Minecraft content, and you might actually find me streaming something else. Who knows? I try to use that as a platform where I can communicate with you guys and have fun at the same time. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and of course, I have to end this with you know what. That's right, a wave, and I also have to end it with a dab, right? That's something we have to do, right? Oh. Yep. So, guys, I hope a lot of you just didn't unsubscribe, but I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next, I guess, next Let's Play, which will be on Monday. If you're watching this, you know, you should look at the day. But, guys, I'll see you. You guys have a fantastic day. And as always, thanks for watching.